we go. Let's see if YouTube is live again. I'm gonna go to the channel. PeterRuette live. 44 watching. Okay, now it's down to 16 watching. I don't know if this thing's working. Hello, this is a warning. Can you fix it? Welcome to the live chat. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, maybe it's not gonna work. Hold it this warning from spam. Oh, guys, it's working. I can see myself again. There we go. Well, yeah. Oh, animatic almost fell off. I'll put animatic here because it's such a fun plush. So, yeah, you wanted to see... Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why... Well, actually, I do know why it crashed. I have this, like, timer on my phone, and it's if I'm on YouTube Shorts for too long, it disconnects me from YouTube. And for some reason, even though I'm live streaming, it thought that I was like on Shorts. So I feel like this is also really rude to stream like this with everyone in the.
It's rude.
Yeah, I feel like.
I don't think it's rude. It's kind of cool. It's like.
I mean, I can't believe you.
I don't know.
It's
Cool.
Whoa. Okay, that's Andrew. So, we're back. Yes, we're back.
So hot.
Okay. Anyone have any questions about anything? I will not answer future merch questions because that is not for me to share, and I'm too good at exposing it.
No,
Oh, you're saying thanks for doing a meetup in Seattle. You can thank Adam and Abby for that.
Dude.
I'm trying to stay out of that and just focusing on merchandise. I do like merchandise. There's a reason that I'm making it because I have a lot of fun with it. Braden's doing a lot of the plush, almost all the plush. I'm only doing the plush for objectshow.com. You should make an object show. I probably won't make an object show. It's too much of an undertaking. I have too many projects. I have projects outside of the OSC too. So I have very little time, surprisingly.
Dude, the heat is on. Literally, heat is on.
I have a chance to get plush for my show someday. I think if you really work hard and build an object show up, it's pretty likely that if you have like an audience, like a bigger audience, that you could make plush. There's a lot of people that are able to help. We're all becoming more experienced with it in the community, so we're getting better at it. Yeah, but it's only if you have to build an audience. That takes a lot of work to do. It's not you don't just have an audience overnight. You have to like make a show that people really want to watch. Can you make a snowball plush soon? I am not going to comment on future plush. Sorry for the flying stream. No, it was literally just my timer. It was my YouTube Shorts timer that got me. Going around in the background. Yeah, they're making dinner. So, guys, what are we making for dinner? Oh, it's meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
We have meatloaf.
We're making meatloaf.
So,
We are making it.
I think if you guys don't have fire,
Like a
you should
baby.
get fire. I think this is the start of the OSC plush. This one's a historic plush because this is where a lot of the, like pretty much everything merch related for the OSC came from. I mean, there were other things before that, like Redbubble and Print on Demand T-shirts, but this was, I think, the most special thing in the OSC because that's where I feel like this is one of the biggest turning points for the community. I want to voices. Okay, in the Jellyman video, you showed the prototype, and I'm curious if that was still manufactured elsewhere or created do-it-yourself. So when it comes to making these prototypes, they require some pretty technical machinery. So you actually have to develop these huge iron blocks, and they basically come together, and then you fill them up with the material. And when you're making the prototype, you make you don't polish the iron. Sometimes you'll even use wax, but it'll only work for 1 or 2 prototypes, or maybe 4 or 5. You can't produce a lot with them, and that's just to make sure that you get the form right. So Sir Ryan in the community, he's the one who did the 14 island scene, right, Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does a lot of 3D stuff in general for BFDI.
If you see a lot of the 3D stuff that isn't the odd faces, that's done by Kobe Pal. It's done by Sir Ryan usually. He worked on the gelatin lamp with me. That was like, I went to another artist that I eventually worked with Ryan, and it took a couple attempts before we were really happy with this shape. There's a lot of work to get the shape. Okay, will we get more PP2 or PPT2 plushies? I can't comment on that. I think there's a good chance. So, yeah, does the gelatin mean there will never be a gelatin? But, I'm not sure about that actually. Maybe, maybe not. I think that the gelatin lamp is doing quite well. I think people love it. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do it. See, like, yeah, I don't know. Here, get off the. Okay, okay, sorry. Here we go. I'll get. Oh. Okay. There you go. No more sitting on spongy. I need a non-existing plush. Well, I've got it. One sec. Here's a non-existing plush right here. So this one is. I keep showing it to my camera right here. So this is the non-existing plush. It doesn't cost anything. It comes free with every order. But yeah, here you can see it. Okay. Yeah. So that's so cringy. Will there be a gating plush? I'm not going to comment on future plush. How does Snowball not merit or get smaller? Sorry, melt or get smaller. I don't know. I have no idea. Peter, nice reel back on. Thank you. This is, yeah, a nice, I guess, a nice loyal background. Where's the power? Yeah, it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Is it off screen? Oh, no, it's right behind it. Oh, look at this. There you go. We'll move the Christmas tree. You see it? There you go. Does the BFDI team approve of animatic battle? I mean, some of the team work on animatic battle. So, Xander's a voice actor. Who does Xander voice?
Xander voices two different characters. I think he voices Babam and Nacho, and then maybe another one.
Xander voices Babam and Nacho, and he was just in here. A lot of us live together, so we just kind of hang out, I guess. We need a one plush as well. Maybe that will happen. I don't know. There's only 8 seasons, 1 BFDI. Okay. We need a Rabadi plush. I don't know. Hey Peter, give me a Ruby plush or I will cry. I'm so sorry you're gonna cry, but I can at least show you Ruby. Where did Ruby go? Is Ruby here? Wait, I honestly don't know where Ruby went. Oh, it's over here. You want to see Ruby? This one is a prototype, so this is actually not the mass produce. So there won't be a tag on prototypes. The tags are only done once it's like out of production. But you can tell that there's like a harder surface here, and that's to keep Ruby's shape. It's like a layer of plastic, and then this is just another one here to keep Ruby strong. Okay, let's see. I've been in the community for about a decade, and it's so cool to see how the fans from back then have come together as a real crew. It is cool. I'm relatively newer to the OSC, but I've known Carrie for quite a while. I think about like 7, maybe 8 years ago. I'm not quite sure. So.
That's older than some of the people watching.
Yeah, that's older than some of the people who watch the show. But we were friends outside of the whole community, and eventually it just. I just got wrapped up into it, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad I'm here. So it'd be funny if you had had a 1 in 36 chance of getting Ruby. How times you get one of your sisters. So what if we sold different color rubies, and each time I don't know, that sounds like fun. Right? That sounds a little logistically impractical. Do I enjoy being on the BFDI team? Yes, I'm enjoying every second of it. I think this is one of the most fun projects and places to be, and I get to do it with my best friends because Carrie's one of my best friends outside of Jack and Jill Food, so I'm very lucky, and we work on other projects together, so I'm not just doing Jack and Jill Food stuff, I also work on other things with him. We made a cool project. Well, maybe he'll tell you about the project.
Both of them.
how fast will the plush production rate be from now on? So if it's for objectshow.com, it's going to take 2 to 3 months for the product to be released on the store. When it comes to Jack and Jellyfy, they will always, once they're out of stock, they're out of stock. There's no guarantee they will be back in stock. And we only sell what we have. We don't do any pre-sales on Jack and Jellyfy, but objectshow.com is a little different. Who's your favorite character mid-release? Oh boy, who's my favorite character? Dora? I don't know. I don't know. I actually really love the purple dragon, which sounds silly, but I've got a stuffed animal that is a lot like the purple dragon, and it made me want to make one for Jack and Jellyfy, but I don't think we will. But I love the dragon. I love the like fish monster too. I think that's fun. We need an eraser plush. Cake dessert better. Same with purple. Will BFDI be still? I believe BFDI will be relevant for a long time. I think even if all this like AI stuff happens, I think the core thing is it's about creating art together and making shows together. And I think that there's something so special about it that I'm not as worried about where the community will be even in 5-10 years. So I think the community has something special that will keep us together. Can you showcase with a little detail the Ruby plush, please? Okay. Well, if you're considering getting Ruby, here you go. Here's a really close view of Ruby. It's really well done. This one actually, here's the story behind Ruby. If you want to hear one of the details. This was started by I think Carrie and Michael, and then this project took a lot of iterations. So Ruby's been through many attempts before they were finally happy with it. But they handed it off to Braden and Brian, and then Braden took over completely. And I think this was his first plush in the OSC that he worked on, where like he actually took charge and made it happen. So this one was interesting because it's one of the first that were created outside of Carrie and Michael, but it was still with Carrie and Michael. So this is like a transitional plush right here in the community. This one is a transitional for BFDI. So it's special. It'll be the first batch, so it's even more special. I always think of like, I wish we did editions, like first edition, second edition. Like I wish we put it on the tags, but we don't. So that way people can know like, oh, this is like part, like, you know, the first version of Fiery. Because sometimes we'll update the plush details. We'll find something that we want to improve and we'll update it for like a later batch. But am I excited for Christmas? Yes, I'm very excited for Christmas. I'm gonna go see my mom, and my mom has a cat named Hans. I'm allergic to Hans, which is annoying, but I'm excited to see them. So yeah. Will there be more emphasis to finish BFDI character plushes before moving on to other seasons? I don't. Well, I know how they're decided upon. It's interesting, but I'm not going to say. So I'm sorry I'm leaving you guys with questions. Can you show me the animatic plush for like a spin? Yeah. Like, animatic plush. So it's good, and then it's got like the best limbs. Like look at these limbs right here. Like the animatic limbs are just like so floppy and like crazy. It's just like, yeah, a lot of fun. Okay. The limbs on animatic are honestly like some of the most fun limbs in the community. I really emphasized when designing them. I work with this really cool designer who helps translate. So we work on the plush and the blueprints and all of that, and then I work with another designer who helps translate it into more like a cut pattern, and we really emphasize and like we work on like the filling amounts for the limbs and everything. So you know we have to like discuss like, oh, what kind of a hand is Ruby gonna have, all sorts of stuff, because there's different methods for it, and I really asked for a lot of feedback on how to make these limbs like ridiculous, and we got the best limbs. I think that these are some of the best limbs in the community. They're just so much fun. Okay, PeterRuette plush one. I'm not going to be a plush. I hope not. Yellow face plush. Probably not, but we'll see. Who do you think is getting out of PC Pot 15? I don't know. Okay, any more questions? tell Michael to make a book plush. Michael is no longer making the plush. It's now Braden. That's Lego TD61, right, Florence?
Yes.
Lego TD61. DM him on Twitter.
He loves DM.
He loves DM. He doesn't. I don't think.
DM him and tell him that you think that Coke is better than Sprite. He'll
Yeah.
like that.
Tell him Coke is better than Sprite. So what else? What else could we DM him? I don't know. Lego TD61. There you go.
He'll like that.
Looking forward to buying a Spongy plush. Can you show me? Yes. Spongy is hilarious. Spongy is like actually like ridiculous. It is. There's little tags in here. Normally we have these plush all tags. That's why there's little things here. Because this is a prototype. We have like multiple prototypes that look different. Fun fact about a lot of the prototypes we have. There are prototypes of say Ruby that are different colors, have different patterns that no one will ever see. Because they just were not up to par. But here's Spongy. It's a big plush. It's yeah. There's a good. It's a really good plush. I love it. It actually looks less yellow. It's more yellow in person than it is on the screen. Why is it called? I mean, I was honestly. Before Spongy came out, I was talking about instead of just releasing Spongy as a plush, just making it a pillowcase. But I think I'm glad that it's a plush. I think it's fun to have the limbs. I think it's good. I'm not sure. What do you think? I mean, we just released a lot, so I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm not going to say anything. There's a lot of projects in the work. I thought that Spongy was just going to be a mattress. No, it's not a mattress. That'd be too big. That'd be fun though. Should we make a poo plush? I can message Braden immediately. How about after the stream? I'll message him telling him that we should make a poo. Actually, just message him saying that Peter says we should make a poo plush. So if you message Lego TV61.
I'm glad you adopted the idea so readily.
Yo, Peter, did you see my BFDI Marathons Part 3 soon? I did not see it, but I will click on your username, go to channel, and save that for later. So, thank you so much. Loud Wall. It's like the country balls, right? I think those are like an open source YouTube project. OMG, Peter live. Hi, happy birthday, by the way. I know it's your birthday, so. Okay, do you know about the HFJ1 plush? No. There's more than one person making plush. A lot of it's done by like third-party corporations that make mass products for creators, and I think they don't look very good. I think Cheesy's plush are fantastic, but that's because he takes so much. He puts everything into it when he makes one. That's why the back or like Liam was so fantastic. I think that the quality of those